Oh, hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. Hey, if you liked the video, click that like button and click subscribe so that you'll get notifications whenever we post new content. Appreciate you watching. This is the Fat Man. I'm gone. Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. It's raining again. This is the end of March, right at the end of March. Turkeys are really starting to work. I've had some awesome video and still picture captures on trail cameras of some turkeys you guys have seen me been posting. I mean some big tom turkeys, big thunder chickens. Hopefully we're going to get a shot at a couple of those. Myself and my daughter are going to try to hunt them and see if we can't get her one and get me one too. It's really fun, and she really loves the sport of turkey hunting. She got to kill a turkey a couple years back, and after that she was hooked. Yeah, she loves it. So we're going to give it a try this year and see if we can't get her another one, and I'm going to try to get me one too. But what I wanted to show you guys today is something pretty cool. It's not too long to Father's Day. Fishing time's coming on right now, good and strong, and a lot of folks I think struggle with figuring out what Dad would want, you know, or what can I get Dad that's not the same thing I get him every year, something that'll be pretty neat, something he'll be proud to show to his buddies and say, look what I got for Father's Day. Well, I've got something here that to me is really neat just in itself, but it's very practical. Can be used a lot if you got a fisherman in your family, if your dad or your grandpa is a fisherman, or your husband is a fisherman. This would be something that I think they'll really enjoy. It's not super expensive, but it is very unique. Now, first one I want to show you is this. Okay, this is a Thiel type bobber. Now, the guy that makes these, he turns these himself. He hand paints them and puts clear coat on them, and these things shine like a new Cadillac, man. I mean, they look awesome. And they've got really good paint patterns on them, and they've got string run through the paint patterns to strengthen them. They're just awesome. They're the way they look. Okay, but that's just his regular little Thiel bobbers. I wanted to get that float out of the way first, because what I want to show you now is truly cool to me. Okay, this is really neat. Now check this out. Now this is a slip float, and if you'll notice right there, it says Bigfoot with 2 U's instead of 2 O's floats. And these are slip floats, got the eyelet right there, and they're all hand painted. I mean, just pay attention to the detail that's in these, the way they're painted. They are awesome. Now you think, okay, it's a float, what's the big deal? Here's the cool part. These are made out of porcupine quills. You ever had a float that was made out of porcupine quill? I bet you haven't. And he makes 2 different sizes. That's one size, and this one's considerably longer. Okay, it's quite a bit longer than the other one, but this one is all one big quill. Okay, but this one has quill on each end, and in the middle is balsa wood. And look at the color of the indicators. You could see that so well. Got the bright orange and fluorescent green up there. And again, Bigfoot floats. Guys, these things are pretty cool. Like I said, if your dad or your grandpa or your husband or somebody in your family that you'll be getting them something for Father's Day, these things are awesome. I'm going to put the link to the page that this gentleman sells these from, and y'all give him a holler. They're the coolest little thing. I'm going to use them for crappie floats when I'm flipping up next to treetops here in the next few weeks. Just as soon as all this rain gets out of here and the weather settles just a little bit. These will be awesome to use on using little pintail jigs, So because they're going to be in the water column, they're going to stand up good, but they won't have much resistance when a fish hits them, so a fish won't realize anything's going on. That's the key to a lot of the bigger crappie, that when they hit, you got to have a float to hold your bait up, so the water will give you the action of your float, but you don't want so much resistance on it. As soon as that fish starts pulling on it, something's not right here, and he just lets go. So these will be awesome for that. But like I said, I'm going to put the link in the description. These are so cool, guys. They're Bigfoot floats, 2 U's instead of 2 O's. They are made from porcupine quills, or like I said, he also makes standard Theo bobbers. He makes all kinds of different floats, but I just had him send me these for display because I think these look awesome. And like I said, the paint job on these things are remarkable. I mean, they're a work of art. And I hate for me to put mine in the water, but I'm going to. I'm going to use them. But like I said, this will be something that you can get your loved one that's unique, that they can holler at their buddies and say, come here, let me show you something. I bet you ain't got one of these. And that'll be good. They'll like that. I guarantee it. Well, guys, I hope you liked this video. Hey, y'all. Appreciate you watching this video. Hope to see you in the next one. This is Fat Man. I'm gone.